Hey YouTube, it's ShryphonX here. Today we're going to be talking about Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo Chapter 22. Like and subscribe for more content in Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo Chapter 22. The final battle between Soul God Yuji Itadori and Mahito unfolds. The chapter, spanning 19 pages, begins with Yuji Itadori, as usual, engaging in aura farming. To address the cursed energy problem, Yuji devises a plan involving Mahito's idol transfiguration, which interferes with the soul, combined with the Simuarian mothership Nonax and Yuta Okatsu's immense cursed energy stored in Rika's ring. Maru's harmony technique appears to connect these two objects, making them the central focus of the chapter. The ship, through Maru's harmony, brought the Remelians to Earth, while Yuta's ring divided the Okatsu grandchildren, Yuka and Tsurugi. Recognizing Mahito's unwillingness to cooperate, Yuji acknowledges that the only options are to defeat or subjugate him. Maru inquires about whether Yuji should take matters into his own hands, but Yuji decides to undertake the task himself. Concerned about accidentally killing Mahito, Yuji seeks reassurance from Maru. Maru assures him that, as this is the passageway of souls, no one dies here, but the soul can be subjugated. Kneeling before the shocked Mahito, Yuji asks if he is ready to accept his fate, all while his face remains hidden by his hood. Enraged by being looked down upon by his rival, Mahito transforms the passageway into Shibuya. Convinced that Yuji will die since he possesses a body, Mahito traps Yuji in a colossal ball of flesh using idol transfiguration, intending to also remove the illusion of his youth. As the entire passageway materializes from the same substance as the soul, Mahito's triumph confirms what the soul truly is at last. As a result, everything within this realm is a target of idol transfiguration. Mahito's self-embodiment of perfection is the second domain expansion showcased in Modulo. However, Mahito's words will soon prove fatal because Yuji's domain is a domain of the soul itself. Nevertheless, Yuji remains unmoved. This action is immediately negated as the small body from his tongue that forms the hand signs is severed, leaving only the entity on the ground, alongside Mahito's own fingers. We then witness arguably one of the Modulo's most visually appealing double-page spreads yet. Yuji employs his soul dismantle technique to transform everything, including Mahito and the idol transfiguration construct that is sealing Yuji into cubes. Waffle Kaisen has returned. This is a fitting fate for someone with a patchwork face. Yuji simply walks in front of Mahito, asking him if he has always been this weak. Maru then grabs the slice of Mahito's head that holds his eyes, which transforms into energy balls. Maru expresses concern for the souls of his comrades who have passed away. Was he also contemplating Dura? Yuji reassures Maru that souls in the passageway do not interfere with each other to such an extent. Furthermore, Mahito lacks the cursed energy to cause any significant harm, and Maru points out that Mahito only regained this much power due to the influence of Maru's harmony technique. Yuji is astounded that Maru comprehends everything about this realm, but Maru explains that this is merely the consequence of the harmony technique. Just as Maru and the Sumerians can speak Japanese due to harmony, Maru also understands the soul passageway because of harmony. Maru prepares a small cart with everything he needs. Yuki Tsukumo's research notes on the soul and the cursed energy problem, Mull, or from Nonax, Yuta Okatsu's cursed ring, and Mahito in doll form. From waffle to doll, Mahito's humiliation never ceases. Gidge genuinely wanted to give Mahito, his most evil and twisted villain, all the aura loss he deserves. Yuji summarizes the cursed energy problem, which Yuki Tsukumo asked since Chapter 77 of the original series. Cursed spirits are formed when cursed energy that leaks from humans accumulates like sediment and takes shape. This phenomenon is almost exclusively observed in Japan. To create a world where cursed spirits are no longer born, there are only two options: eliminate cursed energy from Japanese people or turn Japanese people into sorcerers. Maru inquires about option 2 and confirms its logic. A sorcerer's cursed energy circulates properly within their body, and since it is actively expended through techniques and the like, the amount that leaks out is drastically reduced. However, Yuji points out that option 2 won't help them. The harm caused by cursed spirits will be caused by the harm brought by curse users, who will abuse their jujutsu. This is something Yuji spent his post-gojo on, like helping a former Culling game player make the most of his potential at the end of Jujutsu Kaisen. Furthermore, this will lead to an increase in individuals possessing the physically gifted heavenly restriction, such as Toji Zenin. Maru inquires if option 1, which involves eliminating cursed energy from both humans and Sumerians, is the appropriate course of action. Yuji points out that this decision will create tension between the two races. Cursed spirits are not produced by Sumerians, but rather by humans, who generate them from the leakage of their cursed energy. Consequently, there will be friction. One side will be deprived of what is natural to them. Additionally, Yuji requests Maru's name, and Maru apologizes for the inconvenience caused by their group on Earth. Consequently, Yuji asks what they should do next. Maru envisions a world where everyone has improved because they encountered the Sumerians. Yuji empathizes with Maru's ideals, but emphasizes that their proposed actions will be a grave sin, as they will be depriving humanity of its inherent potential. For instance, now that aliens have arrived, research into cursed energy, which had long been stagnant as a potential new energy source, should have progressed rapidly. Yuji points out that it is possible that hundreds of years from now, resources will be exhausted, and cursed energy will be the sole remaining resource to rely on. That kind of possibility will be eliminated. Above all, they will be meddling with people's bodies without their consent. Despite all these concerns, Yuji assuages Maru's worries and decides to undertake this monumental task nonetheless. Regardless of the future consequences, Yuji believes that humanity must be saved from the scourge of cursed spirits, even if it means sacrificing the possibility of a sustainable energy source. A source of energy that has consistently proven to dehumanize the Japanese people, particularly during the Modulo era. Yuji intends to carry out this action, knowing that this option, which involves depriving Earth of its final resource, will ultimately doom the distant future in exchange for a pleasant present for Maru's generation. Furthermore, Yuji observes that he appears to have the potential to live for another 300 years or so. Therefore, he will live long enough to face the consequences of their actions. Yuji wonders if the removal of cursed energy will affect his aging. He has been worried since losing so many friends and witnessing others die, like Hannah. Yuji clarifies the parameters of his actions. He will not interfere with the souls of current sorcerers and Sumerians. Instead, he intends to strictly limit idol transfiguration to non-sorcerers and humans born after this point forward. As for the cursed spirits, he is torn between erasing all of the present ones or not. Wow, Maru just witnessed our boy Yuji ITADORI struggling to use his 83-year-old brain. Please, Yuji, don't mess this up. Either way, are we getting Jujutsu Kaisen Part 3 from this? Or is this the finale? Editor's note: is harmony in the world impossible? Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more content. ShryphonX out.